Hey now y'all, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? What's happening, y'all? How's my mic? My mic sounds nice. Check one. My mic sounds nice. Check two. My mic sounds nice. Check three. Are you ready? What's going on? Can you hear me? Check the audio. I Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me okay now? Legendary. Yes. Boo. Hey. He said, hey, Swope. What's going on, Ronan? How you doing? How are you feeling this evening, sir? What's going on with you? Hey, boo. Yes, y'all can see me. He said, hey, Jamie. She said, Ronan. With the hearts. What's going on, y'all? How was your all's day? Y'all, well, I guess I can say it. I've come to a realization. I mean, I should have already came to the realization, but it kind of actually just hit me for real, for real. And um, uh, when things change, don't they? Hey, cool gamer. So what I'm
Oh, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, Cece. Hey, Lisa J. Stocks. Ronan and Cool Gamer and friends. Welcome to Sexy Saturday Night with Swoop Like Me.
Hey, Auntie Mama.
Hey, Auntie Mama. How you doing, boo?
Mhm.
Yes, I was trying to hear the topic you were talking about.
What topic I was talking about?
You said something about being done or things changing. I missed it. I was trying to log in.
Oh, at the moment, I was talking about my bras. I need new ones because they too big now.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, they too big now.
I believe it. You
So
done shrank. You
I'm
done shrinked it.
I'm gonna need to go buy new.
Hey, Matthew, welcome in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to. I'm gonna wait a little longer, but
Mhm.
you know how you have the latches in the back.
Yeah.
Um, I had to go over to the third latch. That's how um small I'm getting around that area. So I was like, period, poo.
Hey,
Period.
Cece.
Hey, Cece.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right.
You looking cute, girl.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
over the Sugar Shack, so she got us all hot and bothered.
right. I was over on the TikTok side.
Hey,
Trying to
Miss
get her
Kim.
some likes. Good evening, Miss Kim.
I done let my battery run out on my doggone microphone
Wow.
instead of charging. Now, mind you all, I was supposed to have a meeting or go to a meeting tonight.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm still at home.
Is your knee still bothering you?
Yeah, but not as much as it was earlier.
Okay.
My
Now,
back been hurting me today. That's because it's been raining on and
Yeah.
off. I'm like, oh, back of my back. So, yep.
mm,
Yeah. How do we get to the age where
Arthur be creeping up.
right,
He be riding your back.
right. Them ain't the kind of back shots I want. Shoot.
Thank you.
Jesus. But I keep telling myself keep moving even though I be in agony.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like push through, you can do this.
Right.
Good. Yep. And I just gotta get a few more things done before the rain tomorrow. So
Mhm.
I can get these seeds in the
Yep. We got a couple more hours of rain, and then it'll be out of here.
and then you'll have fall for 10 minutes.
Jeez. Right. 3 days and counting. That's it.
Nice. I think that's how many we supposed to get too. I was so excited. I was like,
Mhm.
yes, we gonna have fall for 5 minutes.
Right.
Woohoo! My daughter was like, what, how much fall? I said, we supposed to get down in the 50s. She was like, we finna have fall. I was like,
Yeah, because we're going to be in the 40s. And I'm like, mm. Wow.
yes. I wasn't ready. I told her, I was like, I'm probably gonna be sitting on the porch sipping my coffee, chilling.
I'm being in this house and telling plants, y'all better survive.
I know that's right.
Hey, Lefty.
Hey,
To play
Lefty.
some. I will survive.
Right?
Mhm.
Just gonna put the sensitive stuff up in the greenhouse.
Huh?
I say I'm gonna put the sensitive stuff in the greenhouse, and then the rest is they on their own.
Oh, okay.
Get it in where you fit in.
Hey,
What's up, Lefty Left? How you doing? Bow, 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 bow. This is not a sexy topic, but I was after I hung up with you, CC. Guess who was at the garden center?
Oh.
Swoop. I was like, who have we become? This is absolutely insane.
Mm, mm,
I love it. I love it.
yeah.
How are we spending our Saturdays? At the garden center and in the garden.
Playing in the dirt.
Oh my god, all up in it.
Yo.
All up in it. But I need more crates because this dog is getting on my nerves with these bags. Every time I put blood meal in, this child is out there trying to
Mm-hmm.
dig off at my stuff and
Yep.
coming to the house with his face dirty. Like, get your butt out my son. What are you
Mm-hmm.
doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna see how long I can make it to. I had a odd nap.
Mm.
Got woken up by my stepdad because he uh he was asking us to go stay at their house. He was gonna spend the night with my mom. They didn't do the procedure that they were supposed to do,
Oh.
and he was pissed. So he was like, "I'm gonna stay there with her
Mm.
tonight." So my daughter and sister are over there. I was like, I need to sleep in my own bed. No offense.
Right.
Like, oh shit.
Oh, Lefty say he backstage.
Him, he said him down styles.
He getting dusty in the bag.
survive, Lefty, survive.
Hey,
Shoot.
Miss Kim.
Hey, y'all. I'm glad y'all let me out of that before Lefty came in. Yeah. Hey,
Oh, well,
Lefty.
hey, Miss Kim. What's up, Bobby and Barbara Peanuts? 5 to the 10.
Hey, 5 to the 10.
Hey, Barbara and Barbara.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Ronan? Hope you feeling better, brother. Now, see, I seen that weather this week because we just had rain for the last 2 days. It just finished raining like a couple hours ago,
Okay.
and and I seen that it's supposed to get down to between 44 to 48 this week. Well,
Mm-hmm.
next
Mm-hmm.
week. I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I say, let it begin. I said, let it begin.
Goody, 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 goody. Y'all can experience what we do.
We only having 3 days of it. We'll be back to our 80s.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll
about three.
see.
Yeah,
We'll see,
yeah,
Cece.
yeah. It's about 3 or 4 days. 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. Now they done changed it. It looks like we're gonna be, let's see, Wednesday is supposed to be 69 in the morning, high of 79,
Hmm.
and then 61. Then Friday and Saturday next week supposed to be 50 something, 56. And the highs are only supposed to be like 71,
Hey,
73.
Sarah.
See, because it's 61. It's 61 right now. It's
Man,
61 right now. Huh?
it's 41 here,
Mm-mm.
and it's
Hey,
going down to let me see.
hey. My
37.
I seen my homeboy that stayed here. He moved here 2 years ago, but I followed him on YouTube and Instagram.
Kim
He
look.
went back home and he got on a winter coat in Chicago. And I'm like, boy, that's a big shot. You have to carry your winter coat because he drive a dually. He carry his cars back and forth to Chicago. And I said, it's a sad you go from putting on a hoodie to putting on a winter coat.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Just that quick. Oh, Sarah, I'm diamond painting too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got a stupid question.
What?
What the hell is diamond paint?
Hey,
It's an
Eastab.
art form.
It's not a stupid question.
The
It's
only thing it is. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna
Tanya.
say
Come
it's
in.
a very tedious and beautiful
Thank you.
process.
Like
It's
Bedazzled
yeah, like be
back
that
in the
a
day.
picture.
Oh,
Get
okay,
some. Evan, get some.
so it's kind of
Yeah.
like it's like
It's like
counting by
paint by
numbers.
numbers. It's like paint by
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
numbers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
And
Okay.
instead of using paint, you use this stylus with these diamond dots on it. They're little bitty pieces of plastic,
Okay.
aluminum.
That sounds boring.
Well,
It
It
is.
I'll be
it do-
borrowing to you with what you do.
Do you sell them? Do you sell them or do you? 'Cause I know
It's
you
just
sell
like what
jewelry. I know you
people
sell
do.
jewelry and stuff.
It's just like what people do when they
Puzzles.
crochet or when they knit. It's
or
because
Oh,
they
okay.
want to do it. Or garden. It's
or
because they want
adult
to do it.
adult
Do not
coloring
put
book
garden in that same
Oh
category.
yeah, Cece.
Oh
I'm
no, 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 no,
like
no.
adult coloring
Because
book
paint that is just
gardening just
you don't have
produces
to
some
think about
produce.
it. You just put the thing and put the nah. Gardening is a lot more thought into it.
Oh no, I have to
Cause,
put thought into this.
cause,
We got to
uh,
put thought into this.
cause,
wow. Out.
I got a homegirl here. She what they call bedazzle everything, and she sells like the
Oh,
cups, like the water cups and shoes and stuff like that, and she sell them. She actually got like start her own boutique at home, and she make like jewelry too out of the
Amen
mhm.
to
stuff.
that.
I
Mm-hmm.
So
know
Amen
that's
people
why.
that
profit
color
peanuts.
and they enjoy it. Just getting adult color books and coloring. I mean,
Right.
there's people that do all kinds of stuff just to
That's
relax
true.
and
Whatever is
yeah.
relaxing.
What's up,
And
these
I'm not an
dad?
artist, so this is easy for me to make something beautiful.
What you doing? But it's like me going to the shooting range.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because I like the shooting range too. I do it all.
She's a jack of all trades.
And you know what? I'll probably do this for maybe 3, 4 months, and then I'll move on to the next
I
thing I like.
understand. I understand because my grandmama used to sit there and put together like 1,000 pieces puzzles and play solitaire. So I understand.
Hmm.
I used to like solitaire.
I just didn't know what it was. Oh Lord, why would you go off on the trap phone first?
What?
Uh
The Amber Alert. Y'all didn't hear that Amber Alert?
uh.
No.
Uh, well, CC, you should be getting it next, cause
That's what I was.
I got two phones and it drives me crazy because one system go off before the other system go off. So
Mm.
Oh, I see.
like
There
Well,
it is.
man,
there
it
you
just went
go.
off.
There you go.
What is
It
There
just
it
recoil?
went
is.
off.
What is recoil therapy?
Mhm.
Huh?
Recoil therapy.
Recoil
Yeah,
therapy?
That's
Shooting.
therapy.
Oh.
Ethan.
yeah.
I got you.
Recall is when
Got
That
it.
pop back.
it's the action. Yeah, the action
Message
of the
just
gun.
now went off.
Yep.
Oh man, so I like it, and I'm gonna give y'all a result of the chocolate crown.
Yes.
Oh, how was that?
The review of the chocolate crown. I know. 5 to 10. That's Bobby Peanuts, Bobby, and I already know he ain't gonna like it because it's sweet. It is sweet,
So did
and it's. I liked it. I actually thought I liked it. It wasn't as strong of the whiskey taste as I thought it would have, but it tastes like somebody. It tastes like more like a Kahlua
Okay.
Yeah,
with
okay.
a amplified like a chocolate tootsie roll.
oh,
Okay.
do it got an
And I say,
aftertaste? Do it like
uh,
linger in your mouth afterwards?
yes,
Oh,
it lingers like you just finished eating like hot chocolate linger type of linger, the chocolate part. And that's
mm.
what it tastes like, more of a hot chocolate that you can let cool down, or you put some liquor in your hot chocolate trying to be sneaky.
Ground.
But
But you're not making it sound good.
no, it tastes good. It tastes good. I mean, it tastes. I'm like this here. If you put it like in a cake, like Jamie would do, like a regular pound cake and put it in,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you would tell that it tastes like chocolate. You would taste the chocolate in it.
It's
Yeah.
like chocolate liqueur.
I
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
I've had chocolate wine as well.
Oh
See,
yes.
like look what he say. I would pass on that. I know.
I love chocolate wine. It's so good.
Mm.
But it's I've tried everything once. Like I didn't like the blackberry crown, and everybody loved the blackberry crown. I didn't like that.
I
I did not
liked
like
it.
that taste.
I liked it in Dr. Pepper. It
Mm.
was good. It was good. But well, thanks for
Yeah.
the
Now
review.
if you're a real a strong bourbon, I know 5 to 10 because he from me and him from we know each other. We from the same community. I
Yeah.
know that he's a real strong. He likes his bourbon strong and straight bourbon. So I already know his palate wasn't. He wasn't like. I already know he don't drink flavor stuff. A lot of guys don't drink the flavor stuff. But I know that if you cooking with it or you mixing it with something like vanilla Coke or some or another Kahlua like base or putting in some coffee, it will taste better. It will taste good.
Have a good night, East Dad.
Good night, Easter.
Yeah, I put it in coffee. When I
Yeah.
tried it for the first time, 2 sips, just sip, taste it,
Mm.
and
Hmm.
I felt.
Mm.
I literally, okay, I had it because they were playing a game. They were playing the ball game in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
The other person had to. So they
Right.
were. So I'm like, I want to taste it. So I taste little sips, right? And a few minutes later, when I decided to go on my way back in, I,
Huh?
What?
I said, wait. I said, hold on, wait a minute. What was
What y'all done
that?
put in here?
And nah, I shrugged it off. Right, I took another step and got to 2 more steps, and then it did it again. I was like, oh no, come on now, for real.
Yeah. now, now the sweetness will fool you because you'll sip it and you be like, oh, okay, it's sweet. And you're going to keep drinking it. And then you're going to be like, because I drink mine straight. I don't mix my bourbon. So I drink it straight. Only time I mix it when I'm out at the club or something. That's when I mix it. If I got to drive, I mix my bourbon. But if I'm at home, I'm drinking it straight. And I opened it up because I think I was on live with Jamie now when I got the bottle. And I just
Mm-hmm.
started sipping. And I made it through the first cup. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is smooth. Next thing I know, I went up, I'm stuck for another bottle, another cup.
Mm-hmm.
And I got through with that one. I was like, okay, this is smooth. This is good. This is actually, I like it. I like it. Next thing you know, I put a third one. And by the time I got through with Jamie went off, they went off the live and stuff. Next thing you know, I was passed out on in the bed.
Oh Lord,
Mm-mm.
I don't like nothing to sneak up on me like that. Oh my Lord,
Yeah, it will sneak up on you.
and I'm a lightweight too. Oh my God.
And see,
Yeah.
I don't know how to sip. I just drink it, and then I'm like, oh, we're supposed to sip that.
Okay, and see, that's what you got to learn.
A
That's
lot
what
of
most
people
people.
like
That's what. That's what most people get wrong about bourbon. They be watching the cowboy, old cowboy shows, and they think they just supposed to throw a shot of bourbon back. Actually, bourbon was made to sip on. It's a sipping drink.
Mm-hmm.
Bourbon, brandy, all that is made to be, and cognac is made to be sipping. It's
Mm-hmm.
not made to shot because it's strong. It's not made to take shots. So, like the tequilas and all that stuff is made to take shots. It's made to take shots. So,
Mm.
uh, yeah, Bobby Peanuts, I already know you got strong bourbons. Hey, Nikki, Nick, instead Nikki, Nick, instead of
Nika,
God.
Nix,
A
Nix,
lady.
Nix. It's a
Oh, okay.
lady.
Take
I ain't trying to offend nobody.
it.
Yeah.
She
Um.
she models lingerie on her channel.
Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I have to check her out.
All right.
step into my parlor said the
Oh,
fly.
Let me check my palm palette.
All right. Great. Swoop. That little bra top is very sexy there, boo. I love it. She said, "Oh, me?
Now,
What's going
would
on?
I?
What is
this this one of the ones I couldn't wear for a while.
this?
Period."
uh,
Uh-oh.
It's still pushing it, but
It looks good to me. It looks good to me.
What
What's
are
that
you doing over
noise?
there, Lefty?
Right.
huh?
What
What is
you
that
doing?
noise?
Oh, I'm
Looking at
driving.
Nick's channel.
No, I'm driving. I got my window down. I'm trying to let it up. I got my marching orders to go to the next post, so
Okay. I
No,
hear you
I'm driving.
growling and something over there.
I know the way you
Like,
was
are you
breathing.
growling?
I know.
Oh no, that wasn't me bleeding. That's my that was the wind. The window was
Oh,
halfway up. I was smoking.
oh okay.
It's too chill. I was like,
Oh, I haven't went and checked her account out yet, Miss Kim.
uh, we just trying to make
Wouldn't
sure
I be wrong? Yes, you
she appreciates your support when you do.
did.
Yeah.
I'm not that thirsty. I'm on paper. I'm on paper.
Yes,
Oh goodness.
On papers.
I'm on papers.
Okay.
He's still on papers. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I was sitting here watching
but
Chopper video interview from they got a show there podcast they do here. So I was waiting on Swoop and when I checked he wasn't live. And I said, man, it's 11:30, 10:30. They be checking again. So I kept checking periodically because I don't like all the notifications on my phone because everything be going off
Me
all
too.
night. So
Um, you got to mute your notifications because of CC.
Ah,
Cause CC be sending 5011 messages in the middle of the night.
But he be up during that time.
Right. Right. about it because shoot, I be going through all the videos. Shoot, my daughter be like, "Mom,
I got 3 or 4 from CC today. I got actually got 3, but like 2 back to back. I was like, okay, she's on IG.
She
mm,
finds something she likes, she just send it on, right?
Yeah.
my daughter be laughing because when I do get on IG and I'm going through all the videos and I have to react to every single one, and she be like, "Ma, you ain't got to react every time." But then on TikTok, like we have a 200 and hold on, let me see what our streak is.
Sarah said my bedtime. Okay.
All right.
All right, Sarah.
We
Yeah.
have
It's
All right, Sarah, I'll be looking for you when you're doing your diamond painting.
a two.
if it's funny, I'll react to it. If it's not funny, I just like okay. But if
I
it's
try
really
to
funny,
keep
I'll
it
react to it.
and laugh while you at work.
Yeah. I'm used to it. I'm used to it because everybody send me stuff. My homeboy New York, he the one that send me the females twerking all the time, and sometimes I might get 20 of them a day. I'm like, when do you work? I'm like, hey, I know you in the IT field, so when did you work? So yeah, it's all fun. That's what it's for.
Do we have a topic tonight? Swoop?
Chocolate what?
No. I said, do we have a topic?
Oh, topic. Sound like you said chocolate joint. I'm like, huh?
It did sound like she said chocolate.
Oh, Sarah said she's not leaving. She was just saying it's past her
Oh,
bedtime, but she's staying up.
okay. Okay.
Well, I ain't seen nothing really juice on IG lately, so every woman talking about the same thing when they find a man. I'm like, well, okay.
You know what? Okay, I'll start off with something. This is interesting to me. I was kind of curious about what you guys thought, but I had a friend and she divorced her husband. It's been about 6 years now, but he had cheated on her, and it wasn't my business, and it was embarrassing. So she didn't tell me until she had finally decided that she was done, and so this was the fourth time that he cheated on her. Now, some would say that she maybe she didn't do enough or what have you, but he was really into pornography and he wanted her to do the things that they saw on the TV. And so she didn't want to, but she went along with it and felt uncomfortable with it, but she did it. And he still stepped out. So it was like, I was telling her, there's nothing you could have done. This is who he is. And he, I remember some women are like, I'm gonna keep my man because I don't want the trifling, what, witch to get him because she stepped in where she shouldn't have. And this woman had actually been over to my friend's home for a repast for her mother. And people in the neighborhood knew what was going on, including my friend's family, but they didn't mention it to her. So she finally caught him and she went out looking for him because he was working late again. And he had a tricked out truck. And so she was riding in the neighborhood. They live in a small town in Georgia. And she saw the truck and she pulled up behind it. And she called him, no answer. She called him again, no answer. So she texted him and she said, if you don't come outside, I'm gonna key this truck and I'm gonna tear these rims up. So he came out. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. Wait a minute. Let me explain. Let me explain. And she was like, oh no, it ain't no explanation. And then of course the woman came out and all of that. And my girlfriend was just like, "Your stuff will be on the line. Come and get it. I'm tired of dealing with you." So now they
That's
handled that.
and you
But
knew
2 days later, and this is what some people say about, you letting the other person win, but you're not thinking about that kind of stuff. That woman got on Facebook the next day and she said, "God is good. He done gave me a good man." And I had to turn around because it was public, and I wrote on there. I said, "Ho, I want you to tell me how you think God gave you somebody else's husband. Tell me that." You know,
so what woman put that on there?
the woman that he was messing around, that he was sleeping with.
Oh.
Oh
What?
yeah, she put it
Huh?
out there. She put a picture of them too.
So did he
Oh,
leave his wife and go with his new woman?
Well, he didn't have to leave her. She had put him out. She put
Right.
his things on the line, like she said. She was
So
done.
you knew the lady that he
No,
was
I
with?
well,
no, I didn't know. My girlfriend just told me that she had posted that, and she was having a hard time with it.
Lefty.
yes,
Lefty. We can hear all
yes.
that back noise.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Hi, Albert. She was having a hard time with it, so she told me, "Look at what this heifer put on her Facebook page."
Oh.
And so,
Well, I
I
mean,
had to back her up.
if she kicked the man out, then you
I
know.
mean, I'm talking about the fact that this woman thought that this was a good thing that God had given her, this man, and that this was her gift. And this is a married man. And I'm
Mm.
just like, how can you
She
how
is
can you
so
fathom that? You
stupid.
know? And then she put the pictures up, and she really didn't care that she was the mistress.
A
And
lot of
then come to
like that.
find out in the fall, my girlfriend is an English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
The woman's child was in her class.
Of course it
Mm,
was.
God dog it. And she was just like, "I can't do it. I can't do it." And she went to the principal and she was trying not to tell her business, but she had to. And she said, I need you to either take this child out of my class or move me. And the principal wanted a reason for it. So she had to tell her. So she moved the child out of her class. But and the woman is steadily telling everybody, and posting. This was 6 years ago. Look, I got a good man. I see. This is all you have to do is you have to hang in there, and look what God gave me. And I'm like,
So God gave you a stolen man. Sweet. Yeah.
a married man. I'm just
All
Hey,
like,
right.
J3.
that
I
Hey,
that
just,
JJ.
that was the devil.
I
yeah,
know
yeah,
that's right.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, gee. So, yeah, I guess the question was, it's like,
Well, listen, how you get him is how you gonna lose him.
yeah,
So
exactly,
at the end
exactly.
of the day, her karma is gonna come around and slap her upside her head.
But she had some of her family telling her, "Well, see, you shouldn't have let him go. Now he got her." I was like, "Oh no!" Now she got him. I was like, "Listen, he ain't no good."
I'm not finna hold on to no man just cause I don't want somebody else to have him.
Thank you,
Bye.
thank you. That's what I told her, and I just wondered what y'all thought. I was like, "My God, am I crazy?" Because they was telling her something different. I'm like,
Right.
"Oh, I don't see it that way at all. I'm not hard up like that. I don't.
I
No, you're not
don't
gonna
need
disrespect
nothing
me like
that bad.
Well,
that."
for one, she already have had him because he was there for 6 years. So,
No, no,
when
no.
she was
This
late,
happened 6 years ago. That's what I'm saying.
oh,
What happened?
but he already had him because he was already cheating with her.
Thank you,
So
Sarah.
she didn't fully have him. And so what she should have said, I fully got my man now. But she should have there say, and I don't know why she put God in it because God did not approve that. I'm like, Swoop, that was the devil. So it's like, and I'm just about to say the same thing Jamie said. How you get them is how you lose them.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because he cheated on her with you, he gonna cheat on the next person with on
Somebody.
Yeah.
you. So
Mm-hmm.
On you. Exactly.
so
But I didn't understand why her. Some people was telling her, "Oh no, no, you fight for your husband. No, you don't let her get him." And I'm like, she don't want it no more. Why should she?
Why? Why
You know?
give
okay,
your energy to that?
uh I took marriage counseling. My one of my cousins, her husband is a bishop. She's the first lady, and we took marriage counseling with them. And it was a group of us that knew us, and it was a group of us that of the family. We was all married, and he said God only approved two things to get a divorce up under. That's infidelity, and if he's beating on you, being abusive. He
Mm-hmm.
said, them the only two reasons that you should be able to will God approve divine marriage. And it's like this here, a lot of people are like, a lot of y'all, I'll say our age, like Gen X, from Gen X to the new millennials and the younger women, they not our grandmamas and grandparents, our great grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not putting up with that cheating stuff like they did. And
Mhm.
pop out down the street cheating with Miss Johnson and her son looking like your papa. You trying to figure out why Jimmy down there looking like your papa. Oh, that's your brother.
Well, back then, the woman was
Yeah,
at
that's your
home.
uncle.
She didn't make any income. She wasn't able to be out, because where's she gonna go to? You know,
Right.
because if you'd have
Right.
left your family house, a lot of times you can't go back to at that back in the day, you can go back to your family. You with that man, you married him. We done married you out. And a
Yep.
lot of them didn't have no kind of income. So
And then what's wrong with her family? I blame her family is because if your family knew it and they didn't say nothing, and we supposed to be family.
I know.
Somebody should have said
is
something.
that they
I'm in a
place
small
it in
town.
A lot of them don't though. What
Yeah.
stays in the house? What happens in the
right.
house?
Right.
Cause let that would have been my wife outside with another man. They going out. They see her at a restaurant. Guess who getting a phone call?
Hmm.
Hey, cuz I seen your wife. You know this dude? They taking pictures and everything. You know this dude? Oh yeah, that's no.
And she was so just sneaky. I mean, why come to her mother's repast? Because I met her. Well, I met her at
Well,
the
when you
repast.
said like you said, it was a small town, so everybody knew each other. And
Man,
everybody in a small town, everybody go to the funeral. Everybody in the neighborhood going to the funeral. In the town going to the funeral. The white folks, even the white folks, they coming up to the funeral.
I'm just
So
glad that we didn't know about it then, because I would have, oh man, I would have turned on her. I know it. I'm like, how
you
can
know,
get your.
cause,
Mm-mm-mm.
cause I had to tell my wife, hey, when we first got started dating, hey, I got a lot of female cousins. It's 37 of us, and most of them females. If somebody called you, told me they send you out, 9 times out of 10, she a family member.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So how
You're
big
And
are
not
show me the
family.
pictures.
does
Show me the picture
the
before you assume. Just show me the picture first, so that I can say, oh yeah, that's a family member.
What you say, Swoop?
I said, how does that really sound though, Lefty?
Mhm.
Now, if she had said that to you, would you have believed
Yeah, yeah.
it? Because they always saying, a woman say that's their cousin. You ain't got to worry about it. Don't believe.
Now the one that get me is the one is that's my best friend. We grew up together. Oh hell no, he's friend of the family. Oh no, you ain't got no business going out with him. He's friend of the family. You see him at the family functions.
Mhm.
So would you all have told your family member if you knew it was going down?
Oh yeah,
So would you be upset if they decide to still stay together?
That's the
I
part
think
you got
what
to let go of if you do. You know.
I think what makes people upset. I don't think it's they upset because you telling them. I'm thinking it's upset because right now they hurt. They you just hurt them with the information, but you weren't trying to hurt them. But when they get upset at you, I tell people don't take it personally because they not mad at you. They mad at the situation.
Yeah, but at the same time, they've done with you as a friend, and they still with that man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, cause I was never once the one that cheated. I was never cheated. Even when I used to I was a one. I was always raised to be a woman because I guess that's just me growing up in the church and the way I was raised. But I was always raised to be if I'm dating you and we dating 2 or 3 years, ain't no reason for me to cheat because I'm looking at you for more than just as a date. We trying to see where we're gonna build. But most people don't look at it like that. Most men are made. I got a cousin. That man, that boy there will cheat on his wife in a minute,
Well, that's P. How you doing?
and he was the D
Hello,
boy.
one
You know,
SP. What's
one
good?
SP. What's up?
Hey, one SP.
But I think it's just depends on people mentality. You might be mad at me a little bit, but once you find out, if I come to you with the proof that they cheat,
A lot of
then hey,
times people already know in their marriage or whatever, you know, you already get
yeah.
the vibes when the patterns start changing, when things start being different. You already got, the vibe that something's going on.
But
Yeah.
my thing
That's
is
me, girl.
the whole town knew, the family, friends, and the whole town knew except her. That means, well, you just stuck in the house, or was you just wasn't accepting, or
She just
what?
didn't want
Yeah, you
Well, it
didn't
had
pick up
already
on it.
happened to her before, remember? So
to.
maybe that was it. Maybe they just felt like it ain't no sense of saying nothing because she gonna
Uh,
stay with him. I don't know,
Right.
but I asked my girlfriends, my closest girlfriends, would you want to know? Would you want me to tell you? Because you know what? I'm not gonna fall out over no mess like that. So just let me know. And two of them said that they would definitely want to know, and then one of them said, nope, nope, I don't want to know. So that's what we
well,
do. You
Because
know.
if she didn't
I know
have
one of my white friends is my cousin, and I know one of her friends. If she would have seen me out, if she would have found out I was with another woman and she wasn't my family, they would have jumped me.
Huh. I probably
Ain't
would
no
have too.
question. They would have jumped me, and then go tell her.
Exactly. As they should.
All right. Well,
okay,
good
I'm
night.
down for the night. Thank you for
Good
coming
Yeah,
on.
night.
Good night.
Sarah said denial. Hmm.
but
One
it just like
wake up.
man ain't gonna say no. A man will say something on the slide, say, man, you need to check your woman. I ain't trying to get in y'all business, but you need to check your woman.
You know, it also depends on the goal because I know a story that my aunt told me that happened when they was all young back in the day before I was ever thought of, and they said that let's see, my aunt and my mama and their brother, so it was three of them, and then their mother and father, and he was going crazy over this one woman, and they had broke up, and they knew that she wasn't
We'll try to get some
she was out there. She was doing whatever before and after they met. So my mother was a barmaid at the time, and she saw that woman. They knew her, letting this man squeeze out on her butt, and she was like, I knew she wasn't nothing but a floozy. And so when she
Mm.
came home, she told her sister, my aunt that's telling the story, and they mama, and she was like, yeah. I can't wait to tell him. And my grandmother was all like, yeah, we don't need that kind of woman. And my aunt said, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Why not? And she said, if you say something, you're going to push him in her arms. I'm telling you. And they was like, what
Hmm.
are you talking about? And they told him, and he was like, what? And he went to go find that. Her name is Deanie. He went to go find her, and shoot, next thing you know, they was married.
Oh my lord.
I
Wow.
mean,
Gotta be
a lot
careful.
of people got secrets and people just don't know. It's like, cause I ain't gonna lie, women are good
But
with cheating. Y'all cheating better with cheating than dudes. So y'all would go to a whole nother city and cheat before y'all, the stuff out in your city. Some will and some won't. But the ones that care, oh yeah, they'll go to a whole nother city.
Well, I can't answer for that, but I will say this. I'll say that women and men cheat for different reasons statistically,
Right.
you know.
Well,
Only
see,
one
yeah,
of
'cause
them makes a mess.
y'all cheating for the emotional thing. We just cheating just to have sex.
Okay, Roland,
Most
take care.
most of us, most men, they cheat just to be. It's more sexual than anything. It's more just the physical part.
But there are some women that feel like that too. That's why I said statistically, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm,
Now, if you been with a woman, I'm like this here. You been married, and then this woman been your mistress for over 5 years. You just about to move both into the house. Hey, babe, this is who I'm with. We gonna be down. You down? If not, we need to get a divorce.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Move both of
What
y'all
the
into the
hell,
house.
y'all say? What the hell, baby? What the
I like that. Halle Berry.
what the hell, y'all say? What,
for real.
what the hell?
Like that's gonna go over smooth.
Yeah.
Cause that's
Yeah,
what's on the
just like
rage right now.
chocolate.
What it's called, the pilot thing. That's what's on the rage. These young people are actually doing pilot now.
Yeah,
And they put it on Instagram, and they got a whole community
But
on
they
Instagram.
come they
I
bring they come together and decide they want to do that together. Not
right.
like, hey, this is who I've been messing with. We're gonna just add
I,
them to the bunch. This ain't sister wives or something.
uh, uh, they
5 years.
That's what I say. You ain't gonna stay or you gonna move around. Hey, shit, you know about her. You know about her, so hey, y'all know about each other. Why hide it now? Shit, we gonna move in the same house.
Mm-mm.
You
And I hear
discussed
women
it
say, I,
before.
I heard, and I hear women say, when they start dating a dude, just tell me you got somebody at the house. They down with that too. Just tell me you got somebody at the house.
Well,
Just
let
be
me
honest.
right. Be honest and give me the choice to
Right.
choose whether I
Right.
want to or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's a choice at that
Right.
point. When you lying about it, you taking away my choice to say whether I want to be with you or not while you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, be honest and say that this is what it is. And then let me say, okay, either I'm gonna deal with you or I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm out.
Don't be
But
like
but that's
Giselle and Fences bring
and
this
then
baby home, say the baby need a mama, so as you
Oh,
know this some outside baby and we gonna take care of this baby.
that was messed up. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
that every time I think about that, I see that the movie Cadillac Records when he came home, she was sitting there with a baby, and she said somebody dropped him off and said it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
He looked, he looked at her. He got up. I'll go get the milk.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
that's Fences. Yeah, that's Fences with Valo Davis and Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
Fences.
It sound like you said Rollo. I'm like Rollo. You say Viola.
Nah, Viola.
Mm-hmm.
What happened there? I didn't see all of that.
Now, how many women would have said that? How many women in this day of time would have said, okay,
Mm-mm.
Lefty,
I don't think many.
Lefty.
yes?
What happened in that movie? I didn't see that part. What happened?
Well, what, the fences?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. He had the baby. The lady brought the baby. She was sitting there with the baby. She was sitting on the step. He said, the lady brought your baby here. Or he brought the baby home and he said the baby need a mama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
damn.
all she said was okay. Because she already knew he had a, you know, outside child. They already told us he had an outside child. She already knew he had, was sleeping with the lady. So I
Cause,
guess something happened with the mama, and the mama couldn't take care of the baby. He just brought the baby home.
but she could have kids. That was her son. And kind of like
Yeah, she.
regular didn't have
Oh
kids.
yeah, well,
Lefty though, was it a baby that they brought home or was it a little girl?
she was a little girl, but she was still a baby.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember her smiling and then Viola started warming up to.
But you
Cause
can't be mad at the kid though.
Mm-mm.
You can't be mad at the kid.
Mm-mm.
nope.
You
There's some
can't
people
be mad at the kid, but you can be mad at that fool who brought that child home, and now you got to take care of him.
you can.
You know?
But
Mm-mm.
people, some people, a lot of people take it out on the kid.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
they do. They do.
because people look at my family as different. Like I know a bunch. Like my wife would say, "How's that your cousin?" When they ask, "How's
Good
that
night,
your aunt?"
Sarah.
If they actually your cousin, and why her? Cause back in the day, in my family, you couldn't raise your kids. Somebody in the family, either one of the aunties or somebody else in the family would
Take them.
raise your child. Yeah, take them or they adopt your child just so they can keep them in the family. And they
Mm-hmm.
still knew who they biological mother was, or they biological father was, but they were still in the family. Wasn't nobody from the outside the family raising the children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, my family has done that too. Mm-hmm.
And there's
But
so
they didn't
many
want them
in
to
the
go into
family
but they didn't want
that's
them to go
like
into the
that.
system.
Yeah. And so many of my family is like that when you start talking to people, you start listening to people, you like, oh, it's confusing because that person don't look like them. And then you realize they call somebody else mom. You're like, I thought that was her mama. No, that's the person that raised them, but that's her biological mama because somebody in the family took them when they was babies,
Good night,
Mm-hmm.
AJ.
See you, J3.
which I thought was cool, but yeah, somebody should have told her she would cheat. She should have got, well, she knew he cheated before, so I don't know why she didn't see the signs or she just wasn't paying attention or she just didn't care.
Hey, JJ.
Hello, JJ.
Hey, JJ.
It was bad, and then come to find out that he wasn't even thinking about her in the bedroom. I mean, he was just pleasing himself and not even her. And I'm like, crazy. But she stayed with him now for 14 years.
He just do his
Mhm.
thing.
Yep.
Okay, color purple.
Yep.
Oh, I,
Selfish.
I don't know.
Hmm.
That's why I
That's
say we are totally built different between our elders was because they put up with so much stuff.
mm-hmm.
Well, like Fifi was saying, a lot of women weren't working back then.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't independent. So now
Right.
you can be like, take your and get out.
Because
Mm-hmm.
you didn't have no account in your name. Nothing that was in your name.
Nothing.
Nothing. Your husband was
Mhm.
the title of everything.
Yeah.
So how you gonna go and decide to go and do something when you don't have no credit, no nothing, you don't have no job? Where you going?
But some people did it though, because they would
Yeah,
go back with family and
yeah.
still.
Family.
Their family would
Exactly.
take them in.
They had family that would take them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. Now, my grandmama, my dad, mom, that was the person you run to if you needed a place to stay. My
Mm.
aunt Pam, my mom's sister, she's the place you run to if you need a place to stay. It just has certain people in the family you know who to go to. Hey, I need a place to stay to get back on my feet.
Hmm.
So Lefty,
My mama was that one.
Lefty, who you going to stay with?
Uh, my aunt, my aunt Pam.
When?
I don't know. It supposed to be in September, but
Okay.
I don't
I
know
ain't.
what she. I don't know. I don't know what she want to do right now. It's up and down right now. It's just going day by day.
And day by day gonna turn into week by week, month by month.
It's just the point is that we're not arguing at each other and just being hateful towards each other now. It's just more that I think she realizes that she can't do this shit by herself.
Everybody playing nice.
Being
Yeah,
cordial.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
So it's just like, hey, I think she realizing. I ain't saying there ain't nobody out there. I think everybody realizing that dating is rough. Being single is kind of rough right now,
Better to stick with the
and
devil you know. That's what.
Mm.
and we can be
That
all sleep in the same in different rooms all together. We just gonna grow old together. Hell,
Mm.
that's crazy
I,
work.
I can't live being miserable.
No.
I cannot.
whoa.
Happy and I gotta come home and I feel like, person is here and and it just changes my whole soul when I get in the house. Uh-uh.
Hmm.
I don't like that. Hey David.
Listen, I can't stand no more.
Hello, David.
Who was that came in? David. Hey,
David.
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 What's going on, David?
It's still storming over here.
Mm. Mm. Oh, I gotta go find all my winter clothes. I don't feel like changing them out, changing in the closet. But it's
David.
time.
David, how would you feel if your woman came home with a baby and told you you had to raise it?
Listen to the rain. I like listening to the rain. Puts
Mhm.
me to sleep.
I was gonna say, especially when it sounds like rain.
Hmm.
They had rain, but it sounded like static. I didn't even
Mm.
realize it was.
Mhm. Well,
Okay.
I'm in the trailer, so I definitely hear this rain on this tin roof.
Oh yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. And it was hitting my windshield, and it kept sounding like somebody in my garage. It kept hitting the side of the house. I'm like, why it
Oh,
sound like
good.
somebody in my garage? And I'm like, oh, it's raining. I was like, oh, it's raining.
He answered it.
Huh?
I think he put it in the chat.
I'm nobody's fool, and this you can please. She can be a she can be a typist, musician, or anything between.
Oh goodness, Charlie.
Johnny Taylor. And see, that's what gets me is that when stuff's happening in the neighborhood and family, everybody know except you. You the last one to know.
Now, to both of my husbands, I told them, I said, listen, if you feel the need to move on, if you feel
Move
like
on.
we have divided, our attentions, just don't let me be the last to know. Just come on out, be a man, and let me know.
Right.
I can go on by my business.
Exactly.
Yeah, respect me enough to let me know. Don't let me be out there looking like a fool.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Because I
I
told mine
in
too.
agreement.
I was like, listen, I ain't trying to keep nobody where they don't want to be. You feel like you need to leave?
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Mm-hmm.
feel like you need to be with somebody else, go on and be with them. Have a good life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Couldn't agree more.
I
Mm-hmm.
always think of that Tyler Perry movie, where an old boy left Sheila and got with the old girl, and when they seen each other like the next year, they weren't even together no more. And they still that's when he started talking about the 80-20 rule and all that. I just say the old folks just say grass ain't green on the other side.
That part.
The one that tripped me out was the Tyler Perry movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman, where
Mm-hmm.
they actually drugged he actually drugged that woman out of her home. I'm
Yep.
like, he would, baby, please, he would have
Yeah.
had all kind of bruises, cuts, shot up. Like, you ain't gonna do me like that. Mm-mm. And then
Oh,
as soon as he got sick, then the other woman was like, I can't be around this. Mm-mm.
right.
She was gone.
She left and took money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, drain all this accounts. First of all, you stupid enough for putting it all on your account on everything, and
Hey, yeah, but the funny part is when she decided to take him in when he got sick, she almost drowned him in the tub. She beat his butt.
Right?
Stop doing that. Blowing bubbles.
Forget about that.
and what's the album Family Reunion? She talking about she playing grit ball. Every time she said that, I think about Al Green when that woman threw them grits on Al Green.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why he said it. That's exactly why he said.
She said, "What's going on?" She said, "What's going on in there?" Oh, she just playing grit ball.
I got mad at my husband one time, y'all. I swear. He was like, "Where you going?" And I said, "I'm hungry." He said, "You going to the kitchen?" I said, "Yeah, I'm making grits." He said, "I'm going out the back door."
Grits are multi-meal one. They all the same.
Mm. Ooh-wee.
I said, how did y'all know that that woman threw grits on him? I'm like, it wasn't no tabloids back then. It wasn't no no talk shows or stuff. I said, how y'all know that woman threw grits on him?
He had to go to the hospital.
Third-degree burns.
Yeah. I mean, you find out about news all kinds of ways, Lefty. What you mean? They still had news reporters and stuff, people to tell stories.
Yep, snitching.
Okay.
I said, that was funny. I say, man,
That's how we found out about a lot of black history that they didn't want to tell us about. Somebody came out and found the truth and told the
That's what Esther said. The truth shall set you free.
truth. Fish eye food.
but yeah, it just, I don't know. Like that's why I didn't like that show Cheaters, cause some of it was real and some of it wasn't. And the reason I know some of them wasn't real because my brother-in-law was sister-in-law was in there as actors, and he said they explained to him like when they don't get a case in, a real case come in, that they use actors, and
Mm,
some of it do be real, but when they get slow, or they don't get a real case to come in, they use actors. And we were sitting there one night watching TV. She was in the kitchen getting ready. She was baking and stuff and cooking something for the church. And I was sitting up. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Cheetahs came on, and I seen this dude step out on the patio on of the apartments. Just step out onto in front of his apartment, and lean over the rail. Now my brother-in-law is very distinctive in his look, the way his hair cut, and he's very light skinned. He's a light skinned dude, and he's kind of like probably about 280, 300. So when he stepped outside, I looked and I said, "Why does it look like my brother-in-law? Why does it look like Brent?" I say, "Prince, come here." I call my wife Prince. I say, "Prince, come here." She say, "What?" I say, "Look." She said, "That's Brandon." She said, "What the hell are you doing on Cheetahs?" So she came down. We started watching, and the girl that he was going with was his co-worker. They put, he worked with her because that's how they got on the show. Cause a friend of hers, she knew, asked them did they want to make some extra money, and she told them, yeah. So she was the girlfriend, and then my sister-in-law was the one that he was cheating with.
oh my goodness.
And they changed their name, like their last name and stuff. And oh man, it was a scene in the parking garage where they confronted each other.
Mm.
Mm.
And the girl and my sister-in-law got to fighting, and the girl pushed my sister-in-law down, and she bumped into the car. So she said, and it looked real. And man, my wife got on the phone and she started getting dressed. I'm like, this is film, right? And man, my sister-in-law said when they aired, she said as soon as it aired, they phone started ringing. And
Let's
they had to
see how
tell
many
her
people in that town watch
Okay.
Cheetahs.
it was mostly family. It was
They
mostly family and friends. Cause we didn't know they was on it. They didn't tell us nothing that they did to show. They kept it so quiet. They didn't tell us nothing. She said, "Yeah, we are gonna wait till it aired to tell everybody, but y'all didn't give us a chance. Y'all just started calling." But when
she
he got hurt,
there's
it was so.
They can pay me to clown for them. I need to take a
David
Coca-Cola bottle.
Avenue.
And that's what she said. I said, "Oh man, I ain't gonna watch Tears no more. This is fake." She said, "No, they just use us when they cases are slow. When they real cases are slow."
Okay. Well, I like that one by Tammy Roman because she got a
Good night,
house on
David.
there. Good night.
Good night.
And he explains things to them and talks
Hey,
about
girl,
their
Dad.
feelings. So I like it. I think they call it Caught in the Act. Yeah, with Tammy Roman.
I haven't
Uh,
seen.
yeah, I hated to be that guy, man. I used to catch so many people in the act. I worked a certain apartment. And it was like, I don't know what it was about that apartment complex. That everybody came in the apartment to get it on in the car.
Wow.
And, and we carry flashlights like police officers. We carry the same flashlight like police, and our flashlights are bright, so we
Right.
can see all up in your car. And man, this one girl was in there, man. She looked like the girl next door, and I'll never forget. Old boy was in a white Chrysler 300. He was backed in by the fence, and I seen him when they backed in. And I was driving around, I was doing my patrol. I like don't know because it's a certain area that nobody parks. We know if you work there, you know don't nobody park in that area
Mm.
unless the tow truck that brought a car in or something. That's where they it's easy for them to put a car right there. But nobody parks in that area but security. And that's it because we can see the whole. It's a vantage point where we can see the whole property. And I drove through there and I hit him up with the light, and she was going in on him, and he had to tap on her head, and she raised up, and I seen her face, and she was so shocked. And I said, "Say, man, go get a room. Go get a room." I said, "Just leave. I ain't gonna call the police. Just go get a room, man." And she was like, "Oh," I'm like, and then I had one girl, one lady, she cussed me out because she was the lady of the night in the area.
Mm.
Oh, you messed up her income. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's what she said. You messing with my money. I'm like, well, you know, I say, now you know I'm here, and you know what time I'm here, so you know not to come over
You know
here.
money.
You messing up your own money.
Yeah.
I'm like, do like the regular ladies of the night do. They have a certain spot they go, they go get a room with.
Mm.
She was freelancing.
Mm-mm.
And what's so bad about it? You remember in Harlem Nights when Delarice said, I'm an old hoe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, she was an old hoe. I was like, oh. I'm like, you so I'm saying I'm surprised people still paying for that. Girl, go get you a room. You ain't
Wow.
no teenager.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, I understand y'all want to be adventurous, but it's not really too much darkness and too much of an area that you can hide in this complex. Cause everything is in the open. The whole parking lot is in the open. And they had them big like bright lights all through the parking lot. I was like, well, maybe they expect they have security.
They they wanted to get caught.
I like maybe they didn't expect to have security and stuff. It just feels so bad. I'm like, I hate to be that guy, but I don't never say I'm gonna call the police. Sometimes I just shine a light and they'll start their car up and they'll drive off real fast. But sometimes I say something to them, and sometimes I don't even get out the car. I just out the truck. I just shine a light on them. I'm like, come on, man. And I just tell them bye bye. But she did not look like the type of female. She looked like the girl next door. She got to put her glasses
What you
on.
look like? What you supposed to look like? That's what I want to know.
I was
Mm.
I don't know, but she had that innocent type look. Like she didn't do that type of stuff. She was more like in private. I'm a private type person. She looked like the one that'll be like adventurous that just be out there. You got some women that
She was private till you went and shone your light on her.
okay.
On
they weren't
purpose.
too private.
She was proud. They were private. Wasn't nobody out there till you came over.
That's
Mm-mm.
what I say, boy. When you work at night, you see all kind of stuff.
The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night.
I remember when I first started dating my wife. We were catching a late movie. The last movie started at 1 o'clock. I got off at 12 because I was working at Bristol. They closed at 12, and I went home and changed clothes. I went to her house, and we were catching Independence Day just came out with Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sold out. I mean, it was selling out like every weekend. It was selling out because it was big movie. It was selling out. So we decided we're gonna catch this late show because I got off. We went and got something to eat. Found a restaurant that stayed open late. Got something to eat. Got some snuck at stop at 7-Eleven. Got us some snacks to sneak in and stuff. And we went to saw that movie. And her grandmama said, "Where you going?" She said, "We going to the movies." And her grandma said, "You ain't going to no movies. Ain't nothing open this time of night but 7-Eleven and legs."
Mm-hmm. Mhm. Yep.
Oh man, I was like, oh, we went to the movie and see when she got home and see I said, what you do? I said, you didn't get in trouble. She said, nah, I put my ticket on my on grandmama desk with the time, cause you know they time stamp your ticket,
Uh-huh.
and she put a ticket stub on her grandmama nightstand and let her know that we did go to the movie.
Uh-huh.
That don't mean you didn't pay for the
So
ticket,
no.
Mhm. Hmm.
or pay for the ticket and went to the movie and paid.
Right.
Got the
And
ticket from somebody else
I
and
say
paid
that
for
And the
if
people,
you really want to know what we doing, you need to be calling her during the weekend when I'm up there getting off work at 2 o'clock going to Denton, Texas, to TWU,
well, all right.
it.
spending the night and checking in with the police on my top, so I can get my visitor pass and my car pass so my car wouldn't get towed.
Mm.
I say, man, I say, I ain't never heard that. Ain't nothing over at night but 7-Eleven and legs.
That was her grandmama.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sound like something the grandmama would say.
Yep. In other words, you don't need to be out, Miss Missy.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got a big lake here called White Rock Lake. It's a big lake in Dallas, in the center of Dallas, and it goes from here to Plano. They got a whole trail that goes from East Dallas to Plano, Texas, and
Is that some parts of it?
yeah, and
Mm.
you use like before they use, and we had a big park called Keith's Park too in the hood. Everybody used to go to at night, and just chill. You had Bachman Lake. You had our parks and stuff that we went to in the city. And when they passed that ordinance, man, that the park closed at 10 o'clock at night, at 9 o'clock at night, could nobody be in the park? Oh man, that hurt everything. The park and lakes, you can. They were like, nope. And the police will patrol that area, man, shine that light. Some people they just tell, you know, the park is closed, go home, but they didn't call a lot of people in the act. They just tell them go home. They had some cool police officers, but they wouldn't arrest nobody. They like, we understand, but the park is closed.
Mm.
The lake is closed. You ain't supposed to be in here after dark. Let's go.
It's a shame when you look at spots, you passing different spots on your daily run and be like, ooh, that'll be a good spot right there. Ooh, where is that? We have come back over here.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's a good blind spot right there. No, I done had other apartments. That one was the main apartment, but we had another apartment on Cliff where we used to catch the young people, like in their 20s. They used to go there, try to sneak in with their little hood girlfriend, and they'd be like, "We wasn't doing nothing. We wasn't doing nothing." And he getting out putting up his pants, and she putting on her top, but y'all wasn't doing nothing. We just back here talking. Okay.
Swoop, I'm gonna get off of here because we're having some storms, so I don't want to be on this internet. Oh, she dropped off. Y'all can hear me?
Okay,
Yeah.
Fifi, you get your
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just didn't want to be on my laptop with all this lightning and be the messed up my internet. So I'm
I
like,
don't blame you. I
all
don't
right,
blame you.
y'all. Have a good night.
Okay, you too.
Bye.
Oh, okay. So it's just us and Jamie and probably sleep.
And it sounds like she got a refresh.
Mm.
And and what's so bad about it is like I used to be this guy. I used to be that guy. And I'm like, I didn't want to, I feel bad. Oh man,
But
yeah, I gotta go somewhere else.
that's just a part of life. We all used to be that person, you know. And you have to mature. You grow up. You don't do those stuff anymore. But you remember.
And that was so bad about it because most of the people that I was catching, they wasn't young people.
Oh no, relax, no.
They was like in their 30s and 40s. I'm like, dude, just go get a room.
That's bad. Yes, that's
So
bad.
you still got the two, we still had hotel. I don't know. See, now I'm about to tell my age. So we had hotels used to rent by the hour here. We
Oh,
call them two for 10. We
yeah.
call we call them two for tens. Yeah, we call them two for tens at the motel. Not
Oh,
yeah. So they'll rent you a room for probably what $20 for 2 hours or
yeah.
2 hours for
Yeah,
$10.
every place. Mm-hmm.
So a
Only
lot of
certain
women.
establishments do it though. You know, like you ain't gonna
Yeah.
see a courtyard by Marriott. Do it.
Yeah, they're mostly the hood spots. You be like, oh, is it safe to go up in there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And me and my cousin, I'm like, man, I done spent plenty of money at the two for 10 leaving the club. Or you dating a girl and she stayed with her mama.
Like you can't come back here. Mm.
Yeah, I backed my truck in on side of my house and did it in the bed.
Oh Lord.
Bed of the truck. In the bed of the truck. That's why it's called a bed. Went there, got a blanket, a sheet, some blankets, and a pillow.
And the bed wasn't covered.
Huh?
The bed wasn't covered.
Uh-uh.
Mm.
You could see us no way because the side of the street, well, our house was the last house on the street. It used to be like three houses next to our houses that they tore down because my house was by the Dollar Zoo, and the zoo was buying up property because they was expanding. And my grandmama thought they was gonna try, but they had put in an offer to buy a house, but they said that they didn't, all the land that they bought that they didn't even use. So,
So
so,
what you're
so
saying is that you was in the back of the house, had this girl out there. They was expanding the zoo, so a tiger could have swiped all your butt out while it was in the air.
nah, nah, nah. They caged up. They go inside. They go inside at night. They put them inside the building at night. So the
But
area I was in is by the zoo. The area I was in is by the zoo. Okay, is by the zoo. It's like a block. It's like a block up, but the property they was buying was in right there in my area. So in my on my
girl
street.
dad, I'm sorry, girl dad came in and sold the squirrels, magnet, fishing, and outdoors. Hello. Whoop will be back soon.
But and actually that was my wife.
Ah.
We used to be adventurous. We used to do it adventurous. I had a girl I met. The neighbor house. The neighbor house was empty,
Mhm.
and they had a detachable garage, and the garage was unlocked. Yeah, we went over there and did it in the garage.
I wonder, for time with your wife. I wonder if she remember that. That would be interesting to bring that up.
In the back of the truck. Oh
Yeah, but
yeah, she remember.
you remember this? You remember when? Yeah.
Hell, when I first picked her up and saw her in person, 'cause we met over the phone.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you was here when I told the story. I met my wife over the phone by taking my homeboy to his side chick house.
Mhm.
And he was back there trying to get some money. In order for him to get some money, he had to put in some work, if you know what I'm saying, to get the
Okay.
money.
Yep.
So while he was in there putting in work, I was over there watching TV, sitting on the couch, and the phone kept ringing. It kept ringing back to back. And she came out with a little house coat on and said, "Can you answer the?" Came out and answered the phone. And
Mhm.
she said, "Here, talk to him." She said, "Here, talk to my homeboy." And she started talking. We started talking. I'm like, "Hey, who this white girl you put me on the phone with?" And she said, "I'm not white." She said, she said, "I'm from East. She said, "I'm from East Dallas. I'm not white. I'm from Pleasant Grove." I'm like, "Oh."
Mhm.
We just started talking then, and I got her number, and she told me her name. I'm like, "I can't pronounce that. What do your family call you?" And she told me what her family called her. I was like, "Okay, that's what I'm gonna call you." And we started dating. And when I picked her up, I needed a haircut. I needed a haircut because I was working. I was working night and stuff, so I wouldn't have time to go get my haircut or nothing. And I picked her up. I picked her up from my truck, and first she said she when I walked up on her when I first saw her, she was getting ready to catch the bus, and I told her like, "Where you going?" I told her I was picking you up. I was like, "Your name, Sean?" She looked at me and she said no, and she was about to run. I'm like, "Girl, don't play with me." Because she already told me what she had on. What she had on. I'm like, "Come on, let's go." And she's
So
like, "Oh,
she looked at you without all your hair and everything and said no.
yeah." She said, no." Well, I had on a baseball cap because my homeboy was
Mhm.
calling. I always had a baseball cap. I was a gangster. I was a gangster then. I had
Mhm.
my baseball cap on, and she said no. I'm like, "Girl, get in the car. Shit, you already told me you got on the. You the only one out here with the red skirt.
Mhm.
With the mini skirt with the short, the skirt was skort, whatever they used to call them, skirts."
Mhm. The
I'm
shorts
like,
that
"Come
look
on."
like a skirt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, "Come on, girl, get in this truck." So she got out of the truck. The next thing I know, hell, we on the front porch. We sitting there talking. We got on the front porch in front of her mama house. Everybody in the house sleeping. Then on her front porch.
Oh, the first date.
Well, her porch is flat. Her porch was flat, and it had the steps, the three steps, and she was sitting on the second steps and opened them legs and got up in there.
You know what? I'm glad for her that you ended up caring about her because that's dangerous doing stuff like that.
Well, see the way they porch is, the front of their house was, it's pitch dark. It's pitch dark. So could nobody see us at night? No way. It was like
But
one o'clock.
what I'm talking about is that you could have just been like, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, okay, and never say nothing to her again. But it didn't turn out
Well,
that way.
well, check this out. Later on, because we dated 5 years before we got married. So later on,
Mhm.
she told me, she said, "You was just supposed to be in a one night stand." I was like, "How the hell I'm supposed to be in a one night stand? You told me you love me. You love me after talking to me for 2 weeks on the phone."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Yeah, go."
Oh, that's something else.
And then I
That's
had one girl came over. My grandma was in the room. I'm surprised we didn't get caught because my grandma always was in the kitchen, but she wasn't in the dining room. She was in her room watching TV, and I hit her on the back porch at
oh.
my house.
Woo.
Hey, I was 22 years old. I've been adventurous and and didn't care.
I don't think. Well, I tell you, my when I was dating my first husband, we was dating in the summer, and so I was at home from school, and my mother would let us sit back there and watch TV, but my mother was still working. So
Uh,
one time we was watching TV, and I went and I laid on my bed watching
uh-oh.
TV, and then he was at the foot of the bed, and he laid across the foot of the bed, and I fell asleep. Didn't know it.
Oh
He
no.
My mama got up to use the bathroom and baby, woo-hoo-hoo. She was like, oh no, we ain't having this. I was like, wait a minute, mama, it's He was like, no, 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 you too stupid. You gonna let him disrespect you like that? He got to come up out of here. And you ain't coming up out of my house. You gotta go now before somebody see you. You gonna mess up her reputation and da da da. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I fell asleep. But it ain't no buses running now. She's like, I don't give a damn. You gotta get up out of here. But she knew that nothing had went on, and she was just like, "You guys to be more careful." Now I done taught you better, and I was like, "I
uh,
nothing happened. Nothing
we were sitting on the front couch
happened."
watching TV in her living room, and her aunt came in because her aunt stayed there with them. And my wife is caramel color. She about your color. She like a caramel color, and
Mhm.
she had on some caramel tights, some brown tights, the same color, and she had her leg across my leg, and she was laying on me, and we were just watching TV, and I was holding her thighs, and she came in, and her aunt had a fit. She like, I know you're not sitting up in here with no pants on. And so she was like,
Yeah, yeah.
and she said, why in the world would I be sitting in here, and this house is like Penn Union Station? Everybody walking in and out, and I be sitting here with no pants. And she said, Mama back there in the room could come up here in a minute. When I be sitting up here with no pants on. And she stood up and showed she had on some leggings. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, Nisa, I be smoking.
Uh-uh.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that was funny. I'm like, I'm like, hell, when I used to spend a night and being there knocking it down, y'all never do know.
Oh boy.
I said, y'all never knew. Cause they had twin beds, and cause her sister had a bed. She said her sister with her room, and then her sister had moved out with her baby daddy, so she had a little cousin that was 13, and stayed they had twin beds, so we wouldn't do it on the bed because the bed would be too noisy. We just get on the floor. Yeah.
Oh man, I guess Swoop can't get back. I don't know how long should we stay left.
Yes,
Sure.
it's been gone a minute. Jamie must have went to sleep on us.
It is. It's a quarter after one here, so quarter after 12 here.
It's 12 where I'm at. Yeah, it's 12 with Swoop at too. I think. Yeah. I
Now
don't
Swoop
know.
is on the west coast,
She's in
unless
Arizona.
she left and traveled. I didn't know it.
Yeah, so I used to be a little adventurous when I was younger. I don't.
I think that's mostly all young men really tell you the truth. And some girls, and you got to be careful. Like I said,
There she
that
go.
was good that y'all
There
kept
she
that.
go.
Oh, hey, there she is. Okay.
Yeah, I try to be a little adventurous. I wasn't trying to be the boring guy, just but I guess that's the freak that I had met that turned me out to be an adventurous because she was a freak.
Hey, one SP, one SP.
And he can't get his mic to work.
We can't hear you.
His mic is muted.
And the only thing I wanted to do was the movie theater. That's what I wanted to put on my bucket list was the movie theater.
What
We
about the
tried.
Underground High Club, Leslie?
I don't do planes. I never flew in my life.
Ever, ever, ever?
Not ever. I never been on a plane.
So when you went on your cruise, you drove down there.
Yeah, we drove 12 hours on that for well,
And was
he
you
drove
never
down there.
You went out of Galveston,
We went out of Galveston. We took one out of New Orleans,
New Orleans. I can say, yeah. That's good.
and
You don't want to experience flying, huh?
I, uh, I was
Well, not
supposed to
now.
go to I was supposed to go to Vegas, but I couldn't get off to go to a family reunion. We all was gonna fly up there, but yeah, my wife flies because of her job. She go to conference with her job cause position she in, and
Mm.
she already told me. She said you wouldn't like Spirit. She said you would not
Oh
be comfortable
no,
in Spirit.
no, no. Nobody likes Spirit. Mm-mm. I think the only way
But
I get on Spirit, it would have to be a hour or less ride, and it would have to be something I couldn't afford to do the other plane that I really wanted to. But
and then
Mm-hmm.
they
Spirit,
always
yeah.
had and then I always hear the stories that they'll make me have to buy two seats
2 seats.
because I was big. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
1 SP. Hey, 1 SP. We can't hear you. If you're saying anything, you might need to get another device. I don't know.
Oh man, let me go see to
But
the
say
front of
something in the
these.
chat and let us know what's going on in the chat.
But my wife was one of them. She more of a conservative person. She more like to want to be private.
Hey,
Mm.
Like
squirrel.
like if we were to do it in the car, it had to be somewhere where nobody could totally see us, where nobody would be.
Thank you, squirrel.
Okay, they must have had a wreck on the freeway because they sure is moving. But I'm like, but yeah, I met this one little Scorpio that had me out there doing all kind of stuff in public.
She was an exhibitionist. That was
Well,
going
all right.
Right
Come
there,
on,
I
come
met
on,
two
Scorpio.
Scorpios. I met two Scorpios, and them was the two freakiest girls I ever met.
Well, I guess you never met a cancer girl,
Nah, I meet some girls, and it's like kind of like real cool. 'Cause I guess because we ain't signed. I heard other councils, and councils, council, they like, they're like, I'm like, yeah, bro, what you mean? Y'all crazy. I'm like, we're not crazy.
on.
Y'all cry too much. You cry too much. How you don't even know me?
Mm.
Y'all too
I
emotional.
say, I say, get to know the person as a person. What's a sign
Yeah.
but a label?
Mhm, mhm.
Most of your signs just tell you about your personality traits. That's it. You
And
don't know me, so
it don't always match either.
That's right.
yeah. I'm like,
That's why I say, get to know the person for the person. What's a sign?
cause a June council is totally different between a July council.
And what's the
And people,
difference?
we're more what they for say the sign to be. A June council is kind of in between. At the end of one is the beginning of the other one, so they kind of like in between.
So what's the difference?
Uh, it's hard to explain. I can't really get into all that stuff, but
Okay, that's
Oh,
exactly what I'm saying.
yeah.
What's
Well,
a
yeah,
sign? It really
it's
don't make
different.
sense.
But
It
it's
really
like,
does
oh
not make
y'all,
sense.
it's like y'all cheat. Yeah, y'all cheat. I'm like, not all people. I'm like, not everybody cheat.
You put cheating on a sign, and every man you done probably been with done cheated. So what signs
Right.
were they?
Yeah. I'm like, how y'all
I,
just y'all cheat? I'm like, no, I'm like, every council I had cheated on me.
well, so why you kept going with cancels then?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Why? I'm like, well, that's that council because I never cheated. I never cheated. I'm like, we the most loyal people you can be with.
Yeah, my
When
mother
we
One
when,
thing, listen,
was loyal.
I done did a video. I done did a video. One thing about me, when I'm loyal, loyal. But when
mm,
I ain't.
Ah,
hey, Susan heard me say this before. Hey, when I'm with you, but when you fuck over me, that's when that player gonna come out.
mm,
See, I'm just saying. So that ain't. It don't
Yeah,
have to do with what sign you are. I'm a Cancer, but what? What does that mean? Because you just said Scorpios are freaks. I'm a Cancer and I'm a freak. What? Get to know the person for the person
right. I just
instead of
I'm like,
using their sign as a guide to how they are. That don't tell you nothing. It really don't.
cause everyone out here, soon I say like, oh, what's your sign? I'm like, Cancer. Cancer. I'm like,
And they
damn,
messed up
what's
on a
wrong?
good thing. And they messed up on a good thing, didn't they, Lefty?
Right. I'm like,
I don't
what's
even
wrong
want
with
to
a
talk to
Cancer?
somebody when they say you trying to talk to them and they be like, "What's your fan?" That's the first thing come out their mouth. I'm like, what? That's how you gonna judge
Like
me?
why?
Fine. Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
Cause I'm like this. If we having a good conversation, we vibing, we talking, and cause me, like most of the women I met at the food stamp office, I got the number. I didn't even call. I had a whole book of numbers just for having a conversation. Man, let me get that number. So I never called it. I just try to keep my skills up.
See, that's that Cancer.
I'm just trying to keep my skills up.
That's
I had a whole full of numbers. And you know what? They never said that. Why you didn't call me? 'Cause I see them all the time. 'Cause they gotta come back to the office for something. It just
so 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 is that because you're a Cancer that you did that, or just that's just how you are?
that's just how I was. 'Cause I was
See?
married. Cause I
Yeah.
was married. You know, shoot. But most women feel that you talking to them, you having a general conversation that you trying to get in their drawers. No, we just talking. I'm bored.
Wow, Lefty. That's
Oh,
the second
I'm,
wow you done got out of me tonight. Dang.
yeah, I'm bored. Shoot, cause I'm sitting here. I'm sitting in the office for damn near 12 hours. So I work in the
Why
lobby.
not?
So I'm
Just why not?
yeah.
Pass the
Why not
time.
just pass the time? And I talk to dudes too. You know, I have conversation with the dudes and I have conversation with the women. And the conversation with the dudes is totally different between conversation with the women.
I would hope
And
so.
but the I had one girl, I found out she was to school with my brother. And I could see her panties getting wet just talking about my brother. I'm like, what the hell?
What?
Ooh, that's your brother? Oh, all the women wanted him in school. And she just moving in her seat and shit. I'm like, yeah,
Five five heartbeats.
yeah.
Mm.
I just moved. I'm like, girl, what the hell? Now I know my brother, a good looking brother. He's the light skinned one of us. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see him. He on my Instagram. He the light skinned one of the whole bunch. And he's a handsome dude. And he was muscle. And I was like, damn. I'm like, I kind of knew this, but they're like, what did your brother come out of school? Like, he came out in 2000 something. Oh, everybody knows. Oh, Chris was your brother. Oh, everybody knows Fizz. They call him Fizz because he went by King Fizz. That was his rap name.
Mm-mm-mm.
And she say, Fizz is your brother. Everybody wanted your brother. Like, golly. Well, thank you so
And he was
much.
a rapper. Look, and because he was a rapper.
Yeah, and he was a rapper.
Mm-mm-mm.
I said he's a Grant man, so
Say, light skin was in back then. Huh?
Yeah.
I was like, golly. I was like, I knew my brother was popular, but yeah, she said everybody, all the girls wanted your brother. I was like, oh, I didn't know to be insulted or to be happy for.
Why would you be insulted?
I'm like, oh, you trying to say what you trying to say? I don't look like my brother.
So Lefty was trying to have a conversation with
Oh yeah, I was actually trying to get that number to use, and she was like, everybody wants your brother. I'm like,
Wow,
Yeah.
that's what made the difference. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Then she say, oh, I was trying to talk to your brother. What he doing? Oh, no, he wake up with his girlfriend.
Lefty fixed that.
Yeah,
He
he's
cock
staying.
blocking.
Yeah, he's staying with his girlfriend. Yeah,
How about that?
Let me say, I ain't finna get it.
yeah.
Finna get it. Let him know you looking for him.
I ain't
Cause,
trying to hook
'cause if
him up with
she,
nobody.
'cause if you had said something right, she'd have been like, "Well, can you give me my number?"
Oh yeah, I already knew that was coming. Can you get on my number? No, I ain't got his number. And at the time, he wasn't even in town. He was in Louisiana because he worked for Halliburton.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
That's crazy. Men are a trip. Y'all know that, right?
there you go.
I'm gonna tell you, somebody,
Look at the screen, y'all.
somebody. Wait a
Uh-huh.
minute, I can't see. Hold on. Okay, wait. Hold on. Uh-uh. Okay. Oh, y'all got that facial hair though, or is that a mask?
Nope, that's his beard.
Okay, because I can't barely see.
Uh,
Okay. Because I had this man tell me, first of all, somebody, I found out later that somebody had given him their number to give to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
uh,
But this person talked themselves up and gave me their number.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, come to find out later, I guess they couldn't keep it to themselves, but come to find out later, they told me that somebody had given them their number to give to me, and he didn't want to give it to me because he wanted me.
Mm-hmm.
oh, ooh. See now, I would have just said,
You
"Say,
didn't mess
bro,
up.
why don't you just
You
get it
didn't
to
mess up a
yourself?"
chance, right? He didn't, but it messing up a chance that I could have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but my thing is, I would have said, if okay, sorry, bro, I ain't got the number. You could have, you had to get it for yourself, bro.
Right.
Because if me and you in the same, if I know that you like a woman that I like, oh, bro, I ain't helping you out. What the hell? I look like helping? What?
Let's say I ain't helping you out.
Mm.
Forget that.
You say
And I just,
all is fair in love and war.
yeah, hey, may the best man win.
Mm-mm-mm.
Cause I follow the man code. I done seen those, homie get locked up for years, and one of the homies from the street ended up with his baby mama. And he like, I thought that was your homeboy. Why you with his baby mama? Why you dating this girl?
Cause that wasn't his homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
That was not his homeboy.
He locked up. He can't do that. He locked up. What? I'm like, man, that's so grimy. I'm like, and then I'm looking at her. I'm like, and you dating them, so it's on both of y'all.
But that was her blessing. That was her
Yeah.
blessing
Oh
What
from
my
God
God,
god.
child.
sent me. Look what God sent me. Man's best friend.
'Cause I told you, them church husbands get you in trouble, right? Yeah, I got in trouble. I got in trouble and didn't even know I was in trouble. I was like, all I got was we was in a car going home from church, and I got you need to keep that woman out your face.
Uh-oh.
What woman? Who you talking? I'm like, now I'm really like, who you talking
Did
about? What woman?
gotta pay attention, Lefty. Gotta pay attention.
I'm like, I'm head security of the church. I was born and raised at the church.
What does that
I'm the
mean?
pastor armor bearer, and then I'm known at the church. No, everybody that I know at the church. It's like
That's
it wasn't no
that's why,
trying to talk
that's
to
why
nobody.
that's why she was in your face.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you head of security.
Lefty, why y'all act stupid? Come on.
So who
Y'all
was
really
in your
don't know
face,
what's going
Lefty?
on.
Who was in your
Actually,
face, Lefty?
I actually didn't know this girl. She just joined church. She sung in the choir, and what's so bad about it, she sung right next. She stood right next to my wife sometime in the choir,
Made, that's what made it
Okay,
worse for your wife.
yeah, yeah.
and so now this coming from the girl. Okay, that how she came to the church is the girl that I grew up at the church. We the same age. We both grew up at the church. She worked with us. She was her co-worker. She kept brought her to the church. So the girl joined our church. So she came active in the church, started singing in the choir and stuff. And so the girl that brought her to the church that I grew up with, she used to hug me and kiss me in the mouth when she greeted me. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And she just
Is
hugged
this
me, just
every
give me a
time?
peck of the.
Is this every time, Lefty?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, every time she saw me and hugged me, she would give me a peck in the mouth, and I'm like, "Oh, wait, well, that was weird."
But
So,
but you hug her.
Hey, close the
but
door.
the but the girl hugs me, and she gives me, the little church hug sometime, and I never paid attention to her, and find out the girl was liking me, and I guess she told my home girl that I grew up with that she liked me, and she told her that I was married,
That's
and
gonna lie to every man.
and,
Mm-mm-mm.
and she said, and when she approached me one night after at rehearsal, she said, "Why you didn't tell me that was your wife?" I was like,
Uh-oh.
"Everybody at this church know who my wife is." And I said, "Everybody in this church know
And
who I belong to."
your friend should have told her that.
Yeah.
Not just
Yeah,
that
she
you
told her.
married, but who you was married to.
Yeah, she told her. She told her when she saw her. She told her. She said, "I did not know that was his wife." She said, "You don't see that man go to that woman every even when church is over with. You don't see his daughter run up to him when church is over with."
Do you wear your wedding band?
Yes. Well, I used
That don't
to
matter
when
to
I,
some people.
See there? See there? That's supposed to tell somebody right there. At least they
It
can ask the question.
and then my homegirl say, "Oh, I forgot." She said, "Did I get you in trouble?" I was like, "Yeah, why you tell?" She said, "I never knew until I started paying attention. You her type." I'm like, "Huh?" She
Uh-oh.
said she like big dudes. And then found out that the heifer birthday is the day after mine.
Why she have to
Her
be a
birthday,
hell?
why she got to be a helper.
her birthday July 14th. I'm like, oh man. And I think my wife got this thing, keep your enemy close, and your whatever it is, keep your enemy close.
Keep
So
your
we
friends
go.
close and your enemies closer.
Enemies closer. So
So
sure, your wife probably told her, "You staying right here in the choir. You staying right here next to me."
Mm-hmm.
So no, because we went out of town. My pastor, his dad left him a lot of sons of the ministry and stuff that he took over. So we was always going somewhere for a third Sunday, for third service. We call it third service, and we
Hmm.
always and she wrote this church was like an hour away out of town. So that's when she told me told us when her birthday was. I'm like, why is she in the car with us?
Your wife
And my
probably
wife,
made sure she was.
uh-huh.
If she keeping her enemies, her friends close and her enemies close, so that's why
I'm
she
like,
rode with y'all.
she like, oh yeah, she gonna ride. She so and so gonna ride a car with us. I'm like to the other church. I'm like, huh?
Hmm. She got to know what she working with
Mm-hmm.
and what she gonna deal with, or
Y'all. My husband starting up. He talking about them. She gonna shoot both of them.
Oh no, see, she have access to my gun. My gun was actually on my left side, so she didn't have access to. Like I say, I was head security of the church and the pastor's armor bearer, so I was on. So my pew pew sat on the other side. I'm left handed. That's why my name is Lefty. So she had, and it was close to the door, so she didn't have access to it.
Nasty. He just talking. Oh, look, you act like you done thought
Okay,
about it
thank you,
already.
Huh?
thank you, Buddha. Buddha,
Thank
Buddha,
you.
Hey,
Buddha.
I was the man. I actually was the man at church, but I was just doing my ministries. But I didn't know that I was the
The
man,
man.
man.
So how do
Yeah.
you hug those women? How do you hug those women? I want to know how you hug them.
He hugged him with all his might.
No, I give the women sideways hug. No. I learned early on. It's a sideways hug.
That's
It's a
right.
friendly hug, and you don't put your arm around their back. You just put them on the side of their shoulder, and you give them a little sideways hug, shoulder to shoulder, and you keep going. Unless you got one of them old mothers of the church, you gotta give them a kiss on the jaw and hug and all that. They the mothers of the church, so they want a kiss on their jaw and stuff. My grandma was the same way. She'll put a little cheek out so you can kiss her on the jaw and keep going. I was like, oh man,
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. At least you know that.
yeah, I wasn't giving no full body hug. I'm a big man. I can't give you no. Oh
But you
no,
but
you.
you also got to push them back if they trying to give you a full body. Put
Yeah.
all they
No,
booty
Hmm.
up in your face.
I step to the side.
Good. Cause they'll do it. They'll do it.
Oh yeah, it be so funny cause like I say, my pastor, he a real known pastor in Dallas, and he looked like Ursula the singer. He actually looked like Ursula the singer. Everybody tell him he looked like Ursula. Yeah. And his wife, my first lady, was ignorant, and she from the hood too.
Oh, goodness.
And, I had to when a lot of ladies come to him, and you know how you go meet you want to go talk to the guest meets uh preacher at the church and stuff. So I stand there, and if they stay there talking too long, pastor, come on, you need to so and so over here want to holler at you. So and so here want to talk to you. I don't let them stay too long because I already know my first lady looking upside her head somewhere, so she
Hmm.
watching. And say,
Oh my
man, if he stay,
God! Will you stop? Will you
What did he
stop?
say? What did
He
he
talking about
say?
the first. He talking about the first lady got some pit bull in her, huh?
yep, yep.
Okay. You got.
I
You know
told
what?
this lady this
Some
one time. There was a
sometimes
nurse
you
here
got
that was
to.
taking care of her, and she would come like once a week and check some vitals and stuff. And she had messed up something one time, and she said, "Oh, I can't get your blood. We're gonna have to take you to the lab." He said, "Okay,"
Mhm.
and she said, Well, I'm sorry. She said, well, you can ride with me. And he talking about, he told that lady, oh no, my
Mm-mm.
wife is official.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
You
You
a
ain't finna get
mess.
me in trouble.
and and if I see him, if this
No,
some
ma'am.
funny part,
Look,
this some
wait,
funny
wait,
part.
What?
Lefty, hold
What?
on. No, ma'am. You can call me an Uber.
Oh
You
yeah,
gonna
right.
ride with sure.
Right. Oh hell no! I got no. It is so funny because if I see him talking too long, he has to change because he got diabetes and he sweat a lot. And his shirt be after he get through preaching, his shirt and jacket be soaking wet. So I always bring him an extra shirt. He always change shirts and stuff when he get through preaching. So if I feel that he talking too long, I pull him by the shirt like, "Come on, Pastor, you gotta go change, gotta go." I whisper every time we go change shirts. He be like, "Oh, okay, okay, let's go." He like, "Nice talking to y'all." He real. If you talk to him, he gonna talk. He like to talk and stuff. So I'm like, Pastor, time to go change the shirt. Come on. And he's like, "Oh, okay, all right." I was like, "The bus driver ready to go." The bus driver said, "You ready?" "Oh, I gotta go change my shirt." "Okay, let's go." And what's so funny? Can
Nice and
nobody
subtle.
only three people can bring him fix his plate when we go out, or if we have
Mm.
some at the church.
First
And that's my
lady,
wife,
you,
the
Your
first,
wife,
or
his
the wife,
wife,
right?
my wife, the first lady, cause
his
she work in
wife.
the kitchen with my wife. They all on the same committee. The first lady, my wife, and my wife's second chair, which been there. She grew up with pastor, so they've been
Okay.
friends since they were kids. So them the only three that can actually bring him a plate or give me the plate to take to him. That's it. Nobody else can't bring no woman can come in there and bring no plate.
That's right.
Mhm.
No woman should,
Gotcha.
no other woman should be trying to bring him a plate.
Yeah, yeah. He's in Dallas. So yeah, he said. My husband said, "Oh yeah, that's Southern right there. That's that Southern." He said, "Them old hooches don't trust nobody."
But but you know what? If you think about it and you look at it, why is another woman bringing
That's
a
right.
married man a plate though?
That's right.
Anybody besides those three, if you think about it, why would another woman be bringing him a plate?
That's
Right.
right.
Why?
And, and what's so
For
bad
what
about it, it
reason?
was the same. It was the same for me. My wife would say she'll call my daughter, "Here, come take your daddy this plate." She'll fix my plate and tell me tell your dad come take your daddy his plate, or
Hmm.
she'll bring me my plate. Or the first lady say, "Have you got your plate yet?" No, and she'll go get me a plate, go get my plate and bring it to me. Nobody else gonna bring me a plate. My wife didn't play that either.
That's right.
And I go get the other minister's plate. I go get the other because all of them married. I go get the minister's plate. 'Cause I took care of the ministers too, so I go get their plate, ask them what they want instead of I tell them. And I say here, or they'll say take this to the ministers and stuff. So nah, our church lady didn't play that.
Everybody getting looked at about it the right way.
Yeah.
And then you know, we ain't gonna be on here long.
So,
Mm-mm.
cause you know me as a armor bearer and as his security of the church, I'm always moving around, and I always hearing stuff that I ain't supposed to be hearing.
I
Mm-mm.
bet.
And my wife was the same way, cause she always would hear stuff. And one of our deaconess was, cause we had one lady, she was single, but we have the fall festivals, and Pastor made it clear no costumes for the kids and adults, no costume when we had the fall festival. They always
Mm.
follow Halloween. So
Mm-hmm.
Right.
one year this lady came in, she had on a cat suit
Oh,
with the black stockings on, and had the cat ears,
wow.
and had on the black heels, and
Wow.
not no ordinary cat. She had on the one like a swimsuit,
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
and then she
Mm.
had a leash. She
It
had
looked like
a collar on,
a thing.
and then she had a collar on, and she had a leash on. I guess one of the mothers told her go put some damn clothes on, cause it was kids there.
Right.
It's a
That's
actually it's
that
a kids
that
event, family and kids event,
Well, they want
that
to
and
was
see
she
you.
her.
went.
Lefty. Let me tell you right now. That was her dominatrix suit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. My husband
That
said,
was no cat suit.
my husband said,
That was a
they wasn't worried
dominatrix
about the kids.
and, and so she
That
came.
was no
She had and
costume.
she actually had a guy. She actually had a guy had the lease on her and around her
What
neck
did I
while
say?
like he was walking her.
What did I
Yeah.
say?
So I was like, okay, BB. BB was she grew up with Pastor them at the church, so she's their age. She around my mom and them age. And
She letting the church know
so
she free.
so I'm in the hallway. I'm walking down the hallway, and all I hear one of the old deaconess say, "You hustle, you stay away from my husband. I'm gonna beat your ass if I get you in my husband's face." I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And I walked around the corner. She say, "How you doing, brother Grant?" I said, "Oh, fine, everything okay." "Yeah, I'm just telling the husband to stay out my damn husband's face. She don't need to be there." "Okay, sister, okay." Oh,
They tell your husband to stay out her face.
right. Yeah,
That
that's what it
too.
was.
That too.
That too. That's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. He like that suit. That girl, give me that suit. Let me take it home with me.
Hey,
What's up, D?
man. Hey, I was shocked. I was shocked because I was like,
Yep. She was
did
letting
this man
everybody
say?
know her business.
Yeah, I think everybody was most shocked that she came in. She said she wore it to work. That was her costume from work. I'm like, what job? What
She
do you work
came
at? What
straight
made you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
she came straight from work.
Yeah.
Will you stop?
They said she left the pole in the car.
Oh, oh man.
Oh my goodness.
I told you, boy, I see stuff I ain't supposed to be seeing, man. And I hear stuff, and I was like, oh, no.
Now, I think you
She,
needed to know about that. You being inside
Yeah.
the security, you need to be aware.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You sure do. You
hey,
hear
we could
exactly
have,
what you need to be hearing. So
yeah,
you
because
can
I
be
was
on the
like, oh,
lookout. So you can be on the lookout later on now. Because if sister so and so cross sister so and so, you gonna have to be ready.
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, because she was an older deaconess, too.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, Lord,
Leave it
you
on.
stay out that man.
Lefty.
You
She
stay
was
out that
watching the
man face.
replay. Yep.
Lefty.
Huh?
Lefty, let me tell you something. If you don't know, don't nothing change but the body. The mind is still the same.
Hey,
If she was a
Yep.
freak when she was younger, she gonna be a freak when she old.
Yep.
Don't nothing change but the body.
hey, it was just point that I was shocked that she said it cause to me, she always this little old sweet little lady,
It's not sweet now.
deaconess.
You stepping across the boundary. So she had to let
Exactly.
them know.
Said you got the
Yeah.
I got the
Not
ball.
today. What he say?
She said, you got the cat suit, but I got the claws.
Yeah. Come on, come on.
And I
Ooh,
was like, oh, whoa. I was like, okay, Sister Smith, okay, Sister Deaconess Smith, okay.
sometimes you have to meet people, where they
Where
understand you.
they at? Mm-hmm.
And you better know ghetto by ghetto.
Okay.
Shoot.
Better know.
I guess she learned today because he stayed out of his face.
Yeah, oh yeah, I bet you
Yeah,
did.
yeah. He
Mm-hmm.
probably done already got his money. Got his little 10%. He didn't get his 10% that day.
Yeah, I think that
Oh,
was she was trying to. I think that was she was trying to get some money. Cause he cut the grass and stuff for the. He was a deacon of the church. Cause his wife was deaconess, but he cut the grass and stuff. He was retired
I need
dude.
my grass cut, Deacon so and so.
When you retired, you still cutting grass.
Deacon Mister. Look, Deacon Mister. I need
fine.
my grass cut.
I say,
I ain't
boy, you
gonna
be
how
hearing some
y'all
stuff
ain't
that you.
quit on me. Mm-mm-mm. Women are something else. I'm just gonna say
Oh yeah,
they know exactly what they be doing. Uh oh.
man.
Yeah,
We used to have one lady. We used to have one lady, man. Miss Louise. She's so sweet. Cause she remind me. She looked just like my grandma. And, man, Miss Louise be up in there in the crosshair, just a singing, smelling like gin. Like my wife said, did she smell like alcohol? Like, hey, wait, well, was hey, leave Miss Louise alone.
oh, you so stupid.
Okay.
He said, "Ain't nothing wrong with a few drinks before church."
Hey, we had a deacon that nigga be back there smoking about half a pack of cigarettes before
Oh,
church is over with in the back
Mm,
parking lot.
mm-mm. But see, that just goes to show, ain't nobody perfect. You can't be
that's
judging
right.
Ain't
folks because
nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect.
and you can't put the pastor on no pedestal because he
No,
human
Oh
too.
no.
no.
You know? Yeah, yeah. The ringleader.
Yeah, I remember when. Yeah.
Exactly.
So if y'all do the stories that you hear before the church services, especially when you go visit to a visiting church, you okay, ministers all the ministers be in the pastor's office talking with the ministers of the visiting church. So we
Yeah.
all up in there and we went to this church. He was the leader of the National Baptist National Convention. He was the president. And
Mhm.
he was an old pastor. He knew my pastor's dad. They was real good friends. And he says pastor was telling what he had going on with some of the churches he go to and people he deal with. He just sit there. He turned around. He turned around. He was sitting in his chair. He leaned back in his chair.
Uh-oh.
He said, look at her. He said, young Carter, let me tell you something. Sometimes you just gotta cuss a person out.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm like, what? He said, yeah, young Carter, you just gotta cuss a motherfucker out. And I was like,
Ooh, all the way there.
I'm like, oh, I was sitting there cracking, man, I was sitting there cracking up because I'm looking at him like, this man is the national president of the biggest national Baptist convention in the United States. He's the
Yeah.
whole president.
Yep.
And I
Well,
was like, ooh,
they
Mm.
human. They still human.
I was like, oh
And they
man.
still in their ways.
Mm.
Huh? Okay.
Okay.
Pray for me now. Just pray for
Man, my
me. All right.
my pastor friend, we went to his church and he gonna tell me and the pastor nephew because he's my armor bearer. He's one of my armor bearers too,
Mhm.
and he's my vice president. He said, "Yeah." You say, "Look at my guys know you. If you would have came up on that stage, they were gonna put some money." He's like, "You need to carry a gun like my guys do." And my homeboy told him he raised his jacket up. And I raised my jacket up. I'm like, we already do. I'm like, first thing I do, I always say, I'm like, man, your security cool. They know me, I know them. That's why I get to, walk up in the pool because they know me and I go check out my past. I do stuff for the past. I said, your people already know me and we already carrying. I was like, shoot, ain't nothing going on here without us getting going on.
Mhm.
Let me say, if you know like I know.
Mhm.
I say, man, my church in Oak Cliff, Texas. My church in the hood.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of my best friends live in Oak Cliff.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Oh, your boy?
Yeah, we went to Prairie, so you
I
all
know,
know.
but I didn't know that. Yeah.
JD live in Oak Cliff.
JD?
Yeah.
Wow.
They used
Okay.
to talk about Oak Cliff. So, man, I thought it had wings the way they used to talk about it in the Metroplex.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can't pass in Oak Cliff. You is churches and 7-Eleven on every corner.
You know,
All right,
But
y'all. We
yeah.
get up on out of here.
Okay. Lefty, you got check and see if you got a cousin named JD.
JD from Ohio. I'm North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you doing
He from North Carolina, but he
He
was
from
in
North
Dallas.
Carolina. He
there?
married this real smart girl. He dogged out. Yeah, he dogged out. Then he ended up moving to Dallas.
Mm.
That's the one
No.
he had the little girl by.
And he had a bunch of little girls.
No.
And that's what happened. You wait till you're 50 years old, won't have 4 kids.
Oh.
You wonder why you always broke.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no, I ain't starting over. I'm sorry. Nope, I can't do it.
Lesty's daughter is about to graduate from PV.
Oh, she
Okay.
graduated from PV?
Uh-huh.
Could tell the
Hey,
family.
I done seen two of my pastors, one his nephew and his first cousin started over in their 40s. I was like, oh no, what are y'all drinking? Because I don't want no.
Yeah, no.
I
Um,
said, I don't want none. Y'all stay away from me. Y'all having babies. No, what are y'all drinking? We all eating the same food and drinking. No,
Mm-mm.
They
uh,
must like them young girls. That's what his problem is.
Yeah. Yep.
Those young girls will show
Dealing with
you
them
a
young
weakness.
girls.
real quick,
yeah.
fast, and in a hurry, boy.
Talk
Oh
about
yeah. If he staying on Cliff, they catch you up, especially if you got a job. If you got a job in Oak Cliff, you gonna get got.
Mm-mm.
you gonna give
He
me
said,
some of that.
you go give me some of that Social Security.
Okay. One way
Social
or the other.
Security, paycheck, Social Security, paycheck, everything. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up,
One
don't put
way
those
or the other.
retirement papers in just yet.
Okay.
they,
You
especially
got
if they
one.
know you got a good job. Don't work for no UPS or drive no truck around the city or bus driver. They gonna get you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Would you know anybody else from I mean, that actually grew up in Oak Cliff?
A lot of prep you went into Oak Cliff. A lot of them.
Mm.
Yeah, Oak Cliff is big. It's not just a small. Everybody think Oak Cliff is a small neighborhood. No, Oak Cliff Oak Cliff actually used to be a city in Dallas. So until 1968, and then became its own. It became the neighborhood. They integrated. My mom and them was the first ones to start integrating the high schools in Oak Cliff.
Okay.
Mm.
What's the high school in Oak Cliff? It's Carter.
Carter?
Which one? You got Carter. You got
Yeah, Carter.
Carter. You got Carter, Kimball, Roosevelt, South Oak Cliff, and
Yeah.
Amacio.
And all of
Yeah.
these are high
So
school.
all them are high schools. And
Mm.
Carter is known. Only reason people know about Carter nationwide because of the movie they did about Carter. Of the guys that graduated in '89, they did '88. They was uh they was star football players for Carter High School. They was going around robbing the fast food stores and stuff in the neighborhood, and they all got jail time. It was like 5 or 6 of them,
Hey,
and they was all
Oh.
star football players.
they didn't know how that was gonna turn out.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Well, I guess
People
not.
don't think. People don't think. They don't think long term. Nothing.
Mm-mm. And they made a movie about it. It came out about 5 or 6 years ago. They made a whole movie about it. They called them the Carter Boys.
The Carter
Mm.
boy,
Dang.
they out of jail now.
yeah. Actually, one of them actually was he was like a advisory to the movie. Some because the guy that did the movie, he was local. It started out as a Sundance movie, and then they got so much popularity from the Sundance and stuff that they made it into they distributed it nationwide through the big movie theaters and stuff.
Mm, nice. All right, y'all. We're gonna do
Right.
this one more time. Let's get on out of here. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Miss
All right,
Kim.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Tracy. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, boo. Everybody that came up on the panel, even one SP tried to get up here.
uh oh,
But thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, hon. You take
Yes,
care. Y'all
sir.
be good. All right.
Have a good one.
Good
Thanks,
night.
y'all. Love y'all.
Love you back.
Stay safe. Bye.